Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to the Chasm of Torment, where last time we were given the option of throwing one of the villains of the main game into a pit of ultimate despair, which I didn't, because, like, one, he's just a simulation of his former self. This is not the actual...
They'll be on high alert here.
This is not the actual villain. He's already dead. He's already been punished.
Did I see? No, nothing.
Exactly, you saw nothing. And you still saw nothing. Oh, oh. No, you see nothing. You also see nothing. Nope, nope, I'm stuck. I got stuck for some reason. But, luckily the fight isn't that hard. So, yeah, he's already been punished in life. I killed him. So in death... like, it doesn't seem like his life really matters anymore. Plus the fact this world exists within a simulation of the realm of the dead. This isn't him anyway. I'd be punishing a simulation of him. Which, does the simulation of him even deserve punishment? Would the real version of him in the realm beyond... also be seeking redemption. Because, like Hades said that... I think I'm going the wrong way. Hades said that basically, like, his purpose in this story is to act as a guide for me. And in reality, everything in this simulation okay, that's where I need to go. Everything in this simulation is technically a guide for Kassandra. It is not meant to be something that really needs to have judgment attached to it. So there's no reason why she would really need to feel personally about the people she meets. Like, I guess it's nice to be comforted by the presence of the people that she has known and that she has cared for. Okay, which direction? He seems to be kind of pacing back and forth, unfortunately. Like, she sees Cetus, but it's not really Cetus. That's just a... that is just a simulation of him. The real Cetus died. And nothing can take his place.
You're the one who killed Cerberus. Been a long time since I had a good fight.
Heracles, I'm not here to fight you. I need you.
I said, fight.
I actually am here to fight you. I don't know what Kassandra's talking about. Yeah, I forget that that assassination ability, the attacks don't really count towards the poisoning. It feels like the only warrior abilities actually count towards the poison counter. God damn it. Okay. So he's strong enough to base... He kind of feels like he's meant to be as strong as the Minotaur. Excellent. And let's get some of this adrenaline back.
Respect, young one. You fight like an Argonaut.
Didn't Jason fight the Argonauts? I never saw that movie, though. Okay. That was fast. Let's try that again. It would be nice if the challenge in this fight didn't focus... Like, it seems like the only reason why this fight would be challenging
Been a long time since I had a good fight.
is not because he's necessarily doing anything
I need you.
that is particularly difficult, but rather because he has tons and tons of health, and his attacks do tons and tons of damage. Like, he only hit me 3 times, and I went from almost full health, not quite full health, but I was almost there. And that reduced me down to nothing. So tons of damage and tons of health are the only challenges, which creates kind of like a situation where the only way to kind of to fight him is to basically keep away. To prod him from afar, and then back off.
Respect, young one. You fight like an Argonaut.
Yeah. And then heal up. Actually, I forget that my healing focuses on creates an immunity to damage. Now that it's been kind of advanced through DLC powers. Because then I could be like... Oh, nope. Those attacks do not fill my health bar. Only regular attacks. I forgot about that too. There we go. Ah, his stomp ability is what brings down the house. Ooh, that was a very cool attack to dodge. There we go. I think I was fumbling with the buttons a little bit there. Let's see. So let's poison. And then get back some... That animation did not quite work out so well. Let's get some of that adrenaline back. And that was enough.
Heracles, rise up and be a hero for Hades and for all the people in the underworld.
Alright, 3 out of 4 champions acquired.
What could those bones belong to?
A giant creature of some sort.
A set of footprints. Too small to be an adult.
Now, is this a child that she has encountered in her main quest? Perhaps Phoebe? Who was not necessarily granted the...
Dolls? In the underworld?
The death that she might have wanted. Well, I'm sure nobody would want to be stabbed as a child. That seems to be pretty low on most people's top 10 wish lists.
What's this? A message.
Dear Mater and Pater, you've never met me, and I've never met you. But it's time to change that. If you find this letter, meet me north of the Barren Pond. I will wait for you there. Okay.
Phoebe? Phoebe!
Yeah, as predicted. I guess since Cetus was here, it makes sense for Phoebe to be here, too.
Phoebe? Oh, Phoebe, I never thought I'd see you again.
Are you a goddess?
Phoebe, it's me, Kassandra.
It's nice to meet you, Kassandra. Is that your eagle? I wish I had an eagle.
All the cool kids have eagles.
I know you do, Phoebe. I know you do. What are you doing here?
Playing? How do you know my name?
I could never forget your name. There hasn't been a day I don't think about you.
You know, I don't think I've ever chosen the lie option. I've made for a very honest Kassandra.
Who's that?
He gave me this water when I was thirsty.
You drank Lethi's water. Phoebe, this is very important. I need you to remember who gave you that.
Cyclops.
I don't remember his name. He took my toy.
You had an eagle, like Icarus. If we get your eagle back, maybe you'll remember.
No, I remember everything. I think.
That's not very convincing.
Try to think. Do you know where the man with one eye took your wooden eagle?
I think he said something about a pit.
The pit of deprivation?
That's it.
Yeah, that sounds like the right pit.
Do you remember anything from before drinking that water?
No, I've always
Also,
been here.
there seems to be a plentiful supply of Leith's water.
The man with one eye should never have given you this water or taken your toy eagle. We're going to get it back.
You mean steal?
Especially steel.
Stealing is exactly what I mean. Something tells me you are going to be a natural. Want to come with me?
You want me to come on an adventure with you? Okay.
Then let the adventure begin.
Alright. Except why is the pit of deprivation...
Remind me a lot of a girl I knew on Kefalonia. Have you ever been there?
I've always been right here. What was the girl like?
Oh, she was brave. And smart. She'd say she looked up to me, but I'm the one who looked up to her.
You looked up to her? Did you ever tell her?
No.
I wanted to, but I ran out of time.
Don't be sad. I bet she knew.
That girl left Kefalonia eventually.
Where did she go?
Athens, where she was loved by people like Pericles. Does that name sound familiar to you?
That's a funny name. It sounds like a sneeze.
Pericles.
Anthusa. No one who meets her forgets her.
No, sorry.
Well, there's always a first. Is that why the pit of deprivation is so far away? So that these two can have a conversation along the path?
Okay, we're here. You better stay put while I go find your toy.
Oh. For a second I was hoping there was going to be more of like an adventure that involves the both of them. But I've already been to the pit of deprivation. Twice already. Once... I think twice. One of those times was to fight one of the champions. Yep, there's the path to where he used to be. And the other time cleared out the Rift Guardians.
Should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Is there going to be anybody in here? I mean, I cleared it out pretty well, so... Do I have to explore the entire place? Okay, no I don't. Excellent. Alright. Oh, nope, he's still alive. And he's still alive. Excellent. Why were they keeping the toy eagle way in the back?
We'll make new ones together.
Alright. Now let's see what Phoebe says after I return to her missing toy eagle.
My eagle! Couldn't have done it without you. Now, hold it. Do you remember anything?
Kassandra?
Yes, that's my name. Good, Phoebe. Good.
Okay, this is cool.
I was so alone. I screamed your name. You didn't come. I can see their masks.
Kind of reminds me of Far Cry 3. The boss fights.
I can feel their knives. Where were you?
I'm here now. I'm here.
Everyone just left me. My parents, Marcos, Aspasia, even you. What was wrong with me? Wasn't I good enough?
Okay. I'm not going to blame Aspasia. So the obvious... that leaves between these two choices. Nothing is wrong with you. It was my fault. Because technically nothing is wrong with her. Or do I want Kassandra accepting the blame?
Of course you're good enough. It was my fault, not yours. I heard you call my name, but by the time I found you, it was too late.
What do you mean?
Why don't you tell me what you remember?
Pericles was dying. Everyone who wasn't sick yet needed to get out of Athens. I thought I was alone. I was always alone. And then...
And then you died.
So sorry, Phoebe.
This is actually kind of sad.
Where are the golden fields?
You mean Elysium?
I was there. It was beautiful. But I came here to find my parents.
You traveled to the underworld to save your family. That's very brave.
Just like you went to find yours. But mine still need me. I should go to them.
Phoebe,
Are her parents in the underworld?
Parents. It's okay to be nervous. I was nervous to meet mine.
I wouldn't be nervous. If you came with me.
I can do that.
Before we go anywhere, where are your parents?
I was following a clue. It said, those parted from their beloved are doomed to the Ixion wheel. Maybe I'm their beloved.
Are you sure you're okay?
That's a pretty hopeful statement.
No. But Amistios taught me to always be brave, even when I'm feeling down. So I am being brave.
Sailing to Elysium can be a difficult journey. Do you know how long you were there?
I woke up on a boat. Everything was cloudy. Then there was light, and golden fields, and waterfalls.
Only the bravest warriors are allowed there, you know. Descending to the underworld is proof that you deserve your place among them.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not that brave.
It would
No need to be humble.
be there for you when you meet your parents.
Alright. I guess we'll carry on with Phoebe.
The last I heard about my parents, they were hiding near the Elysium.
Hiding? From what?
The underworld is scary.
It is pretty frightening.
I could teach them what you taught me.
I'm sure you could.
I mean, it's not really that frightening. I mean, it's just basically a bunch of, like, hell dogs. And that's it. But I'm sure it is pretty spooky looking. And there's, like, constant smog. And volcanoes.
Phoebe, stay back!
Okay. Hello, sir. I'm just gonna loot you and... Actually, let's just chain attack these dudes. If I can get to them fast enough. And also if they're close together. In regards to that, it does not seem like they are. Oh, I missed. Okay, I guess we'll just have to get back some of our adrenaline and fight these guys like normal. Alright, 2 down, I think. 3 down, 2 to go? Yeah, there we go. Actually, that other guy isn't getting into the fight. So I can just... There we go. What were they even attacked by? Who are these? Oh, I guess those are people who escaped from Tartarus, probably.
Please, I already told you. Go tell the Cyclops the girl isn't here. And neither is her family. Now get back! Relax. We're not going to hurt you. But we need to know what happened here. Those thugs followed the Cyclops of Kefalonia to their graves. And now they follow him in the underworld.
Ah, the Cyclops.
Looking for a girl.
The man with one eye.
Have you ever met a girl named Phoebe?
Impossible. Doesn't exist. Do I just hand over Phoebe or or lie? You know, Kassandra doesn't tell lies.
This is Phoebe. So you are, my dear. I loved your parents as I loved my own. They hid here with me and told tales about the great warrior Phoebe who sailed to Elysium.
They called me a warrior?
When Cerberus died, they snuck off to find you themselves. But the Cyclops is looking for you too.
Excuse us, please.
Why would the Cyclops even care in this underworld? But I suppose it doesn't really matter too much because every...
Cyclops. He forced me to drink the water.
He must know we stole your eagle back and came to retaliate.
What do we do?
We retaliate.
The gates to Elysium are open. That's how your parents got through. I know the way.
What about her? She's a friend of my parents. I want to help her.
She seems like she can fend for herself.
The
laying
healers
down
are
on the
magic.
floor like that.
They heal people who get hurt in battle. They live close by. I
Phoebe.
can do this. I'll be quick. Then we'll go to Elysium and find my parents.
All right. But don't take too long, or I'm coming after you.
Yes, that extreme close-up of lumber is truly what we needed. And of course, Phoebe takes too long. Phoebe went searching for them west of the Gate of the Slayer. At Salmonius's Hubris. That is an interesting name for a location. Alright, so apparently, for Cetus's shield.
Cetus's shield being a place for dishonored warriors. He was the most honorable warrior I knew. It doesn't make sense.
Well, he also lost.
The door is locked. I need to find a way in. These
Ugh.
seals might be the key to opening the door.
Okay, so I need to find the correct 3 symbols, and then I would imagine interact with them in order to proceed. Great. But I suppose at the meantime, that gives me something to do. Do you accept a method of currency other than stabbing? Because the only method of currency that I use to pay for things is stabbing. There we go. Nope, nope. Set myself on fire. I will try not to set myself on fire in the future, but I have no guarantees on that one. Nope, there we go.
The sands of time. Wonder what that means.
Okay, so one such symbol is the hourglass. I will totally remember these symbols. No problem at all. So there's apparently a veil here as well. Which... oh, snake. There we go. There are a lot of paths down here, especially considering this is kind of like a very localized chamber of snakes. Basically just a collection of snakes going on. Well, let's see where this path goes. The path that doesn't go towards the veil. Okay. Hold on, what do we have here? So it's, brain? Human mind thing? So we're looking for hourglass and mind.
The mind? Memories, perhaps?
Nope. There. Nope. Okay. I wonder if this circles around back towards the beginning. Because there was that kind of space it seemed like I would have been able to slide underneath if it wasn't blocked off.
Something's blocking this.
Huh. Oh, wait a second.
Won't budge.
No, wrong one. There. Ooh, there. No. There we go. Okay.
Water. People drink Lethe's water here in the underworld to forget.
Oh, I don't actually have to remember.
Mind.
It says it directly there on the left side of the screen. I'm okay with that. Although now I kind of wonder what's behind that veil. Let's see. So there's time, mind. Nope, that's death. Fish, moon, sun, tree, spider. Okay, there's mind. And water.
Of course, this is the underworld. Drink the water, it makes you forget.
Oh, the vault is a separate loading area. That is unexpected.
They'll keep a sharp watch here. Gods, I hope that was nothing.
It was in fact nothing. Why is that guy facing a wall? I'll just kill him anyway. Damn it. For some reason, it decided not to do the stealth attack. That is okay, because it took only like one regular attack. One of those.
Shields. Now, which one belongs to Brasidas?
He said it would be the one with the Spartan colors that was worn. So it's probably the one on the right. Okay, I thought the interact button was going to be examine, but apparently the answer to that question is the interact button was the select button. Damn it. This is not a fair fight. I probably should have assumed that the interact button meant select. Alright, let's get rid of these guys' shields. They are becoming problematic. God damn it. Alright. These attacks qualify for healing. So that makes this ability that much stronger because I am immune to damage while using it. Fantastic. Alright, let's pick up this shield.
Cetus' shield.
But first, what is through this veil? Other than traps and snakes. Because I believe the last of the combatants is actually Percy. So just treasure. Alright. And apparently this place is called the Gate of the Glourious. Which seems like it would be a bit odd because Hades is supposed to have like the dishonorable combatants. Which makes me wonder how the warriors of King Agamemnon, Heracles, Percy, and the fourth guy ended up in this area, because otherwise they should have expected to go to Elysium, as that is the fate of the honorable warrior. But strangely enough, they did not. But then again, this place is not meant to be a depiction, an actual location for the afterlife, as much as it is a test for Kassandra, taking ideas that she would know.
I'm ready to help another of your lost dead.
My, aren't you a productive little fleshling, hmm? Tell me, how did things go with the Athenian?
I told him about the plague.
You chose to torture an already troubled soul.
He loved Athens and its people, but he needed to know the truth.
Ah, the plague. Busy times. So busy, I lost someone. A woman whose family couldn't bear to bend the body.
So she's stuck down here.
She now wanders the halls of the Passage of Souls, still sick with plague.
That sucks.
But the only way she'd survive the ordeal is by consuming an asphodel flower.
That sounds very convoluted.
An asphodel flower?
My little fleshling is in luck. Due to all the chaos you caused, there is a breach between the underworld and Elysium. You might find a flower there.
What makes this asphodel flower so special?
Everything from Elysium, that sickeningly perfect paradise, has some kind of boon.
I'll get the flower and make sure she reaches the pyre.
Oh yeah, I've already been to that pyre.
Something as rare as an asphodel flower in this place will surely draw a great deal of attention.
And it's
Here we are.
It's right there. Excellent. Now I just have to get to it. And perhaps fight off whatever forces are there to stop me from getting it. Hell dogs.
The air feels different here. Reminds me of Elysium.
And it actually looks nice. You can breathe easy.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I did not realize that her boots have such claws.
Testiclees! Ah, It's nice to see you in one piece.
Mistios! Yes, I like it. Nothing trying to eat Testiclees.
What are you doing here?
Came looking for a magic flower. Sounded so pretty. Wanted pretty flower oil. Have you seen it?
No.
I don't think anything pretty grows in a place like this.
You're right. Testicles is the only pretty thing here.
Okay, so this will be the first time I've ever lied.
Well, it was nice seeing you.
No hug this time. Okay?
Take care of yourself, Testicles.
Did they bring Testicles back just to immediately murder him? That is fantastic. Truly the best use of a character to be like this horrible comic foil that he just exists to be just made fun of, shat on, and died. Not just once. Not just in the main game. Like, Testicles' role in the main game itself is silly like that, but even in the afterlife. Of course, his weapon is Testicles' Nutcracker. Apparently this, there's another dog. This place is just full of dogs. Dogs that want to kill me. I would much rather have fewer dogs that want to kill me. There we go.
Please, stay back. I'm very sick.
I've been sent to help you get better.
Nothing can cure me. Even here, I'm cursed by this plague.
Do you remember anything of your life before?
I used to bake the best smelling bread. It's all like a dream that I can't quite see or touch.
The bread actually tasted terribly, but it smelled fantastic.
How did you get here?
I remember being in my bed. I was sick. Everything went dark. Then I was by a river surrounded by people waiting to cross.
Here, eat this flower. It will help you feel strong.
I was wondering how much of the animation they'd be able to show.
Different. I feel better.
Okay, now you're gonna have to jump into this fire for me.
But the plague is still with me.
I will take you
The
to a
plague
place
is
where you
always
feel
with
better.
everyone.
There is a fire that will cleanse you.
A fire? Are you sure it will help me? Won't it hurt?
The flower you ate will protect you.
If this is the only way, then I suppose I have to try.
It's the only way. You have to try. Also, I haven't been given any options, so...
Am I cursed to be sick forever?
Yes. I'm glad we are in agreement to this. Otherwise, we would have had to have a... I mean, why waste even any time fighting these days? The lost woman can die. That is an interesting quest tip. Definitely something I probably should pay attention to. luckily, her protector, I am her protector, is awesome. And the guards standing in her way did not stand much of a chance.
This fire gives off no heat.
I mean, hey, even if it hurts now, like, it can't be worse than having the plague forever. Yeah. She seems pretty good. Plague-free. But if she doesn't have the plague, then she doesn't necessarily belong to, this realm of torment. But then again, Charon's job is to facilitate the passage of these lost souls. Home is where you make it. Alright, now let's see how Cetus feels having his old shield. Will the weight of the shield in his hands?
I'll never forget the day this was first handed to me. I was a boy. It was as tall as I was. My commander told me, to hold this is to hold up Sparta. Drop it, and Sparta falls.
Yeah, is the shield to Cetus kind of the same as the eagle toy to Phoebe?
Tell me what Elysium's like.
It isn't what you think. It's... Do you feel cold?
Elysium is boring.
Not since I showed up.
Ah, yes. You do have a knack for livening things up.
I was not expecting Hades to show up during my side mission.
Still dreaming of paradise, I see. Well, no one wants you to get what you deserve more than me. I'm glad you two have found each other. We could all use a little help from time to time. Well, you've got your shield. Are you ready to face your enemy? I am.
So is he fighting a... version of Deimos? Kill me once, shame on you. Kill me twice, shame on you again.
Look, Brasidas. Hades is trying to get to you.
What is he not supposed to be looking at? Oh, that's just him. As he was killed. I wonder if Deimos is going to fight... Okay, this is just silly. But this version of Deimos is just his, like, shadow self.
Even greater enemy defeated you long before Deimos ended your life. Deimos was blessed by the fury of the gods. And even after he cut you down once, you still didn't learn. It wasn't hubris. I fought for honor.
You made Sparta proud that day,
A Spartan should trust the warrior at their side.
This time, we fight together.
It would be my honor.
This opponent has no honor. Oh, and he's got laser blasts. And lots and lots and lots of health. So let's poison. And then a lot of attacks. But actual Cetus got in the way. Damn it. There we go. So I should combine my immunity with my Rage of Ares ability in order to create this. There we go. And then Assassin. Can I poison him in time? Yes, I can. Ooh. Now will his attacks try to up... Nope, his attacks do not interrupt this animation. Yeah, he's just got tons and tons of health. There we go. That actually hit a bunch. Excellent. I have defeated his hubris.
Together again.
So basically that's very much like Persona.
I guess it's
Like,
time to say goodbye.
his ultimate opponent was not Deimos, it was himself. And in order to defeat himself, he had to fight his shadow self.
Very good. The spears were my brother's idea. Poseidon can be cruel sometimes.
I did as you asked. You promised me Elysium.
And you get nothing.
Not quite.
But you said...
I said that to walk Elysium in death, a son of Sparta must confront that which defeated him in life. And you have not yet done so.
Is there...
I know. It's all very hard to wrap your little mortal minds around. Which is why...
If you want a specific answer, then why give us a general riddle?
Why not just let him go?
Because eternity is long. Letting you go wouldn't be much fun, now would it? Find the forest of Oasis. The dead will point the way.
The forest of Oasis. Sounds inviting.
It's where I keep the miserable humans who ended their mortal suffering by their own hand. If there's one thing I hate, it's uninvited guests.
The dead
Uh-huh.
point the way to what?
I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. You'll just have to trust me.
That sounds like the worst
Come,
plan.
Cetus. The sooner we get this done, the sooner you can be free of this place.
You know, these side quests do go on for a little while. Alright. Let's go through this forest of oi.
Now what?
Hades told us the dead would point the way.
Let's go through this forest, see if we can help out for Cetus, or at the very least where this part of the quest goes before calling it a night. Alright. Now that these hounds have been dealt with.
But not pointing anywhere.
Oh, now he's pointing. Hopefully Cetus is an active climber. Oh. Any pointers, sir? Liliara? Is that a character that we met in the game? That's the thing, when you play a game that's so long, and you meet a character, even if that character shows up for like a couple hours, like that still could easily be like 1% of your gameplay.
I've been waiting for you.
Who are you?
I am Lilera, and you are Brasidas, General, Conqueror, Hero.
Hades sent me to find you.
So you finally come to reunite me with my love. Charon carried us along the river, but we got separated. Bring my love to me, and I'll tell you all I know.
Where must I go?
Between the sulfuric pools and the village of the condemned, there is a cave. My love lies within.
This task is mine. I will go.
I can't imagine spending eternity without those I love. You must be in great pain.
I'll tell you all, if Brasidas succeeds.
What do you mean, if?
The weight of the past can be a much heavier burden to carry than we realize.
I should go find him. He might need my help.
Yeah, I was figuring the game was going to have me do that. Okay, so here we are. And it is a place that I clearly haven't been to before, considering the fact that I have not sealed any of the rifts within. Or looted the treasure, but most importantly sealed the rifts. And I can see signs of Brasidas passing.
This area will be well defended.
What area? This doesn't... Oh, there it goes. How do I get through there? Oh, there we go. That is a really, really slow, meandering walk. Alright, so there are these three guys. And is this guy facing me, or is he... Why do they both have to be standing next to each other? Oh well, they're dead anyway. Is there anything here other than weirdly doesn't seem to be anything here other than like a representation of a town. Oh, there's loot. Okay, so I'm guessing the veiled path is not the important path, which kind of gives the idea that the game would have been expecting me to take care of the side quests first, and then maybe come back for the veils later, rather than acquiring all of the armor for the veils first, as I did. I wonder if this game is going to give me the choice to jump in and help. Oh, nope, he's right there.
There you are. What's wrong? What is this place?
The cradle of the underworld. Little ones who die too soon are kept here. The dead cannot enter.
The dead can't enter, eh? Well, let's see about the living.
Oh. So her love is her child, and her child died, and then she killed herself.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Because really, everybody dies too soon. I think that's the second time I've mentioned that this video. This specific section of gameplay has gotten very grim. Whoops, wrong button. I wanted to get some adrenaline because I was basically almost out. But then I guess this part of the game is dealing with the subject of death, and not in the lightest of terms. Hello, how are you? And considering the rest of the game is just spent like assassinating dudes left and right, the fact that it could still have a little bit of subtlety, a little bit of nuance, is still impressive enough. Now, as to why this section needs to go on for as long as it is,
Crying coming from?
it's coming from deeper in the level. Don't you understand level design? Nope. Alright. That got most of them. I have no idea what noises were just made by that guy, but it seemed as though he made all of the noises at the same time. Okay. I think this was the path onward. Hopefully the game is kind enough to just
Death in these urns. It's a graveyard.
yeah, hopefully this game is kind enough to be like, oh, you found the baby. We'll just cut to you back in the forest.
Baby's urn. Her love was her child.
Hold on a sec. Got a grave rob. Grave robbing. Oh, hold on. Them's the pits. I've still got to walk my way back. Okay, I'm just going to skip to me getting back. Alright, I'm back. Didn't take as long as I thought it would, but still, this is quite the set of windy passages. Oh, hello. Nope. Damn it. That is quite the collection of goons that are just showing up. There we go. Finally got an accurate hit instead of just completely missing. Oh, and this guy's almost dead. Now he's dead. Okay, now we can take these remains back to Liara and move on with the game.
Brasidas! After! We need to get out of this cave first. Just like all dogs.
Okay.
Gods, how I've missed it.
So more bad guys. Oh, hold on. I guess I'll just pop that. Might be a waste. It's hard to tell. There might be more goons on the way there. But I suppose I'll have to find out on the path. One more raiding party? Yep. Excellent. That worked well enough. And then there's Cetus just kind of like swinging wildly as his foes are already dead.
And what did you find?
Ashes. Her love was her baby. Why would Hades have you return the ashes of a woman's child?
I don't know.
Why does Hades do anything? It's kind of hard to tell. He doesn't really seem to have an agenda. Other than obstructing my path. Okay, so what does this Liara have to say about her love, her child? What does this have to do with Cetus? Unless Liara is his...
What did you do to him?
The past was too much for him to bear.
Unless this is his child.
I can't.
Please. I know you've suffered. Still suffer. Tell me what happened and we'll leave you alone.
We were a quiet village before the Spartans came. My husband was no warrior.
He looked Athenian.
Our land was occupied by Athens. Our men were trained, supplied with armor and weapons in case of invasion. We never thought that they would come.
So basically now Cetus, in his afterlife, has seen the cost of war.
Torched our homes.
Your husband attacked me in the street.
He was protecting his people, his family. But Brasidas butchered my husband. And
Okay.
when I tried to protect him, he tossed me aside.
I don't know. The gray area isn't quite as gray considering he attacked Cetus in the middle of a war, wearing the colors of Athens. Like, if he was just at his home.
Cetus the butcher. He massacred my people and took everything from me. I found my husband's sword and ended the pain.
Is this true?
I don't know what happened.
Spartan honor was responsible. War was responsible. Or Cetus was responsible. Spartan honor was responsible is kind of dumb. It's either war or Cetus. So is it the soldier's responsibility for behaving? Although here's the thing. We've seen lots of different types of warriors. We've seen the ones that choose to massacre entire villages. And we've seen the kind of warrior generals who choose to attempt to come to some sort of, I guess, just fighting, accepting surrender from their enemies, should I say.
You torched a village. The woman was with child. I don't see your code of honor in any of this.
I've told you all I know. Now leave me.
Come.
Apparently, committing suicide gives you telepathy, or some sort of weird way to speak without opening your mouth. But then again, would you really need an esophagus in this place? A simulation of an underworld?
Honor the gods. Honor Sparta. Keep your oaths, and Elysium is yours. I made an oath to protect the innocent, and I broke it.
Still feel you deserve to walk the fields of paradise, butcher?
Don't call him that.
Why not? That woman's entire village does. What's left of it anyways. You Spartans really know how to torch a village. You never answered my question. Say the word, and Elysium is yours.
Help me, Kassandra. I don't know what to do.
I'm not going to tell him he deserves the underworld.
You were a friend like no other. You lived and died with honor to the gods and to Sparta. And you kept all your oaths to me. If anyone deserves to walk the fields of Elysium, it's you.
I want to stay. I don't belong in Elysium. It is for the honorable. But after everything that's happened, you've made me realize I've lost my honor. I've lost my place in paradise.
Is this your final decision?
So, my opinion didn't matter.
Excellent. And I have just the task for you. The cradle is now open to you, Brasidas. You will spend eternity reuniting families separated by war. Do you accept this fate?
I do.
Good. Now, say goodbye.
Thank you for everything you've done for this old warrior.
Alright, I guess that's an ending.
Goodbye, Brasidas. It was good to see you.
But alas, there's always no choice. But then again, I like, how long would the simulation version of Cetus kind of like stuck around?
Long, didn't you?
I had a feeling. Want to know a fate worse than death? An eternity without toys.
Oh look, it's Poseidon. Is Poseidon going to say something this
There's
time?
nothing more predictable than an honorable Spartan.
Oh, Hades and Poseidon have been making bets. And Hades won that bet. just as he had won the previous bet.
Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.